Become a channel member and support the content. You also get access to exclusive videos. You'll get an emote next to your name in the comments. The link for that can be found next to the subscribe button or in the description. And if you'd rather get your coins direct rather than roll the dice with FIFA points, head to u7buy.com and at checkout use the code TVM for a discount. The link can be found down below. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. I've just seen one of the players who has a Future Stars card, and I really am confused by him. Camavinga Reina, fair enough. Very high rated cards as well. Didn't expect them to be that high rated. And of course we have Bergwijn. Is he not already like a reasonably high rate? I think he's an 83 already. Plays for Spurs. I don't know how regular he plays, but I wouldn't class him as a future star. But that might be wrong in saying that. Let's go and have a look at the objectives before we look at the full team. We have a Moments Tonali. I'm not a massive fan of this instantly. I mean, the card itself looks really good. But he had an objective already this year, didn't he? He had a... what did he have? He had a ones to watch objective. Obviously, hasn't done well enough this season to earn an inform, so now they've gone and given him a Moments card. The card itself looks very nice. Great passing. Very well-rounded, insanely well-rounded actually. Assist with a through ball in 2 separate matches. In managerial masterpiece as well, which means you are going to be limited to a 77 rated team, I think. Scoring 3 separate matches using Italian players. Assist 6 goals using players with 4-star weak foot. Win 6 in managerial masterpiece and then scoring 12. So 12 games you could get it done if you are good enough to score in 12 games and of course win half of them. And then, of course, you'll knock this off probably by playing the game anyway. Although, maybe not so much the 4-star weak foot. Because the lower-rated cards, you might have to force 4-star weak foot players into the team to manage to get it done. But it does look like a really good card. I mean, I'm not against it. I'm not saying I don't like it because it's a bad card or because it doesn't fit my team or anything. Because I could fit him in a team if I wanted to. But it's just like, last year he had a card. This year they tried to give him a card, it didn't really work out, and now they've tried to give him another card, and it was another objective card. I'd like to see something completely different with this Future Stars promo. Players that either I've never heard of, although it's unlikely, but players that just don't get that much attention. Camavinga for one, okay, he was going to get one. Reina is obviously another one that was going to get one, but they've not got any other special cards. They've never been given any other special cards. That's what I kind of wanted. Future of Football for a 50k pack. You also get some packs here as well. 2 rare gold players packs along the way. Score, I've just read it. I was like, what? Score in 4 separate squad battles matches using players under the age of 23 with at least 6 under 23 players in your starting squad. Right. Score 8 goals using players under the age of 23 with at least 6 under 23 players. Assist 5 and then win 5. Right, okay, so there's an under 23 requirement. He was already there and they've not given us any new milestone, which is fine. I don't really expect that anyway. Let's have a look at the SBC before we have a look at the actual team itself. It is going to be Guimarães of Lyon, I think. I think we saw him a second ago. Reward details. Can I have a look at... Right, there we go. So you either choose a centre mid. They've not got that little, choose this one with this stats and then choose this one with those stats. So you either choose the centre mid version, who doesn't have particularly good defending, has 88 dribbling, only 80 physical. Right, but he has better shooting. Okay, so the one on the left has 70 shooting, the one on the left has 82. I mean, I think everyone will go for the one on the left, the one on the right. I don't think there's anyone in their right mind that is going to take the one on the left. You surely would take the one on the right. Centre mids, most people will play some variant of 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2, or 4-2-2-2, maybe 4-1-2-2. Most, I think, teams would benefit from having the one on the right in their team rather than the one on the left. But that's just the way that I see it. I mean, if I was to complete it, I'm not saying I will, I'm not saying I won't, but if I was to complete it, the one on the right would be the one that I would go for. I suppose it depends on what you need. 2 segments. First of which is an 84, then an 85. 2 tradable packs as well. I don't know how much that's going to come in at. I'm so out of touch with how much different squads cost. But either way, the one on the right does look like a really good card. Very good defending and physical. Dribbling's nice. Passing's nice. Could be a little bit pacier, but chem styles are there for a reason. Catalyst, maybe bump up the passing, bump up the pace. You've already got the defensive stats. You don't really need the finishing if you're going to use him as a CDM. That looks like a decent card. Very decent card. Anything else, EA? Any sort of pack? Any upgrades? Anything? Future Stars Challenge for a Premium Electrum Players Pack. It is tradable as well. And in order to get that pack, you need 10 gold players, 80 chemistry. That is unreal big. That's big. 80 chemistry is a lot. Yeah, okay. Well, there's that. And that's it. They did also release this earlier, Yusuf N. Nasuri, which I have completed, so I can't show you the card. Should probably have waited to complete it, really. But I had some untradeable duplicates I needed to get rid of. 86 rated, 83 rated team. It's alright. It's not a bad card. I've not looked at it properly, to be fair. I just needed to get rid of those cards, and it was the only thing available at the time. Should I have waited to do that Future Stars SBC? Maybe. But I think if you're a fan of him or the club, sure. If not, then maybe you can leave it alone. I'm guessing we're not going to have been given any leagues or anything. That would be a little bit of a weird one. And of course, no new icons, which again is completely expected. However, we do have... it says go to that website to look at the list. Why you can't just look at the list on the game, I don't know. But I'm going to go over to Twitter and hope that they've released a screenshot. I'm guessing it's, yeah, Team 1, of course it is. Right, so here we are. Let's go over. And we can have a little look-see. Some of the players that I didn't put in there are purely because of age. I didn't really see EA going up to the age of 23. I kind of thought that they would cut off 21 because at the age of 23, I'm not saying you're not young, right? Because you are. But at the age of 23, I'm sure a lot of like superstars in the world are already semi-established. I'm not saying you can't all of a sudden become a really good player from the age of 23 onwards. But in my opinion, future stars are those who are 21 and under. And it would have been nice. They've chosen Barnes there. I'm not saying he's not a future star because he is. And that card looks very nice. I love the card design as well. The Hungarian left mid, I can't pronounce his name. That looks like an unreal card. Really does look good. I think he's now at Leipzig as well. So that would be really good. Isaac, I actually nearly did a video on Isaac the other day. He kind of plays a little bit like Peter Crouch in this game. So I actually really wouldn't mind picking him up. The Real Madrid goalkeeper as well, if you're into that sort of thing, not bad. James is going to be very expensive. People are obviously going to put that as a centre-back. It's a good start. It is a decent start. I think Camavinga is probably going to be one of the most expensive players in the game. And to be fair, Reina might be as well, because he will link to Pulisic, who you can get for the end of the season objectives. So yeah, I'm glad I've got quite a few packs stored for this. If you want to see me open packs for this promo, tune into the road. I don't know why people say tune. You don't do that anymore, but join me on the road to glory later on tonight, where I'll be opening all of the packs I have saved from marquee matchups, rival rewards, and any other SBC I've managed to do. I will be doing that, of course, on the road to glory. Hopefully we'll pack one of them. Don't care which one I pack, actually, because they all look like they're pretty good in their own way. Dest is one that we didn't even mention. That'll be a really good card. For a change, actually, that they look like they're all decent. Even Diogo Jota, I think Man United fans might want to pick him up just for that sort of Man United link. And not that you get that in game, but you know what I mean. He used to play for them, so I think people might want to pick him up. But plus, he doesn't look terrible anyway. He looks an alright 85. I think people need to look at some of these cards as well from a fun point of view, not necessarily a will he fit in my Foot Champs team. I like it though. Future Stars is probably my favourite promo of the year. They are very packable, or at least they used to be. Some decent SBCs, decent objective, even though I'm not like massively... I will do it. I'm not a massive fan of it, but I will do it. But yeah, hopefully Team 2 is just as good. I'm just waiting for Ryan Shirky. If they don't bring out Ryan Shirky Future Stars, I'm going to cry. Let me know what you think of the team in the comments. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.